So in this video, we got the world's dumbest idiot. It don't get much dumber than this. You seen this already?
I haven't.
So I don't want to give it away. I'm gonna let the video play. But basically, he gonna do the one thing you don't want to do when you going to go see a judge about your license. So I'm gonna get to it, man. I ain't gonna waste your time.
Mr.
Hello.
Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Actually, so just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Wait.
Look at the judge face.
Look at the girl over there.
That's his lawyer.
You stationary?
I'm pulling
Yeah.
in right
His
now at
lawyer
this
looking like what?
Don't the judge kind of look like my papa?
He does. I wasn't gonna say
second.
it, but now that you brought it up,
It's the mustache.
Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks that the court would allow.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended.
That is correct, Your Honor.
So if you notice, the lawyer was pretty much like trying to ask for the meeting to be adjourned for the next week or two.
because he already driving.
Yeah, she was like trying to hurry up and like get the judge to just like just hurry up and move on to the next thing. Let's just get off of this. She knew what was coming next.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Wow.
He looking around like,
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
The judge wanted to laugh so bad.
when did people start going to court like virtually? Is this like COVID?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's when it started.
Look at the people in the audience. They like, what the?
It goes silent for a minute, so you think it's
Hello?
over, but it's not.
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
He said hello, like they talking about you.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
That boy got a warrant now for his.
That lazy eye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Harris, I'll be giving you a call.
Okay.
Court calls the case, People versus Maya Isom.
Alan Silver on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Page for Ms.
People
We
are
discovered
saying.
But yeah, so first off, what'd you think?
About what?
Before I go to the next video, what'd you think about just his decision to do that?
It was dumb as hell. I mean, he really could have got out the car, pulled over, got out the car, and been standing in the middle of nowhere, but not in the car, bro. Or
New
got in the
tonight.
passenger seat. If you gonna do that, just be like, yeah, I'm riding with somebody, and you know what I'm saying. This is me taking my court hearing right here in the passenger seat. But bro was driving, talking about, and then he gonna say, I'm pulling up to the doctor's office, as if it makes a difference where he going.
He looked so lost, you would have thought he like forgot what he was like going to court for. And even like if you just look at his facial expressions and the way he was dressed, it looked like he was like headed to like the barber shop or something.
Yeah.
And the Zoom thing called his phone, and he just like probably remembered in that instance
Right,
that he
and
had
answered.
court.
Boy, I would have let that thing ring until I
For
pulled
sure.
over.
Or I would just act like I was in the Uber. I would have hopped out the Uber like, all right, man, I see you later. All right.
Thank.
All right, what you need, Judge? But it's some more twist in the case.
Oh, it's more to it.
More twist.
Okay.
So apparently, dude was trying to say, he was trying to say that like his license got reinstated like a couple years prior, so they really didn't have like no case, so they pretty much like threw him in jail for no reason.
A shocking twist
And that's
for the
where we
man
at
who
right
went
now.
viral for driving during a virtual court hearing for a suspended license.
Corey Harris showed up in person at a Washtenaw County courthouse today, hoping to set the record straight and put this entire saga behind him. Instead, we're reporting on a brand new chapter.
7 News Detroit reporter Kimberly Craig has been keeping up with the twists and turns of this one. She was in court today as it all unfolded.
Well, nothing went the way Corey Harris thought it was going to go in court today. The judge started off by slamming Corey Harris, saying he's never even had a valid driver's license. And the afternoon ended with Harris going to jail.
The person that needed to be blamed is the person that he was staring at in the mirror. He didn't do what he should have done.
The judge came ready to set the record straight with Corey Harris, who has claimed that he thought the suspension on his driver's license was removed 2 years ago.
That court and its friend of the court did nothing wrong. His driving privileges were unsuspended in 2022. That required Mr. Harris to do something. He didn't do it.
The judge said Harris never paid his clearance fees with the...
What you think about that?
I don't even...
You understood what just happened?
I was just going to say, I don't even know what just happened.
So basically, the judge trying to say that, yes, the court reinstated his license, but he never went through, like, the proper procedures of, like, basically paying for his fees, paying his court fees after they determined that. So he basically trying to say, like, since you never went through the process afterwards, then whatever that court decided
Did was void.
Doesn't count.
Oh.
It's voided.
Okay, I get
court
that.
or the Secretary of State to lift the suspension. But that's not all.
He has never had a Michigan license. Ever.
We asked Harris yesterday if he ever had a valid driver's license.
That he never had a license
he didn't
at all.
remember. Do you ever recall having one?
So he couldn't even get the license reinstated.
Exactly. Like, them even reinstating the license didn't make sense because he never had one.
He really should have just paid for the fees and he would have had a license.
He should have just paid for the fees and shut it up.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, it reminded me of, like, how I got my license because I got my permit. I lost my permit, ordered another one in the mail, and they accidentally sent me a driver's license. And it wasn't until I just had to get a brand new license last year that they finally realized that I never took a driver's test.
Did they make you take it?
No, just the lady at the desk was like, you know, you never took a driver's test?
Oh, wow. And you've been driving all this. Like, lady, it's been this late now.
Oh, well. Too late now.
I knew I had a permit. I knew that.
It did look like a liar.
A driver's permit or?
I believe.
I believe.
I don't know. I can't say yes and I can't say no.
And that's odd because the Pittsfield Township police officer and prosecutor said during that October traffic stop, Corey Harris knew what was up.
At least twice during this traffic stop, he acknowledged to the officer that he did not have a valid license. Quote unquote, quote, actually, I don't have a valid license, close quote. The question was, are you a valid driver? Quote, I am not.
There was no error by anybody. It was a failure on the part of Mr. Harris to do certain things. Now, I grant
you just paid the fines,
that sometimes that can be a complicated process, but it was certainly not anybody's fault that that didn't happen other than that wasn't paid.
Then came the unexpected.
He has a warrant for his arrest.
Corey Harris was taken into custody for what appears to be a 9-year-old bench warrant.
He had a warrant for his arrest.
So
oh, wow.
Did I want my client to walk in and then get escorted to the back? Absolutely not. That was not the plan.
The shocking thing about it, for a driving while license suspended,
I thought
that he didn't take care of.
It should be something that a lesson for all of us. Handle your business. At the end of the day, handle your business.
In Ann Arbor, Kimberly Craig, 7 News, Detroit.
Thank you,
I thought the judge issued a warrant when he called the court the first time and he was driving, because the way judge was talking, he was already like, I got something.
No, he was saying, like, if he didn't turn himself in, then he was going to issue a warrant for his arrest. But my thing is, if he turned himself in that day, how is it that this like how is it that y'all just now figuring out that he has like a prior warrant from something else? He's already turned himself in once. He's already been to the jail once. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense, but it kind of seemed like because like from my understanding, like after the initial like Zoom call, when dude like first got out of jail or whatever, he like went on the news and he was pretty much saying like, oh, the judge like did me wrong. I had my license reinstated and he still threw me in jail. Da 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 da. I think because he like pretty much made a mockery of the court.
The court didn't like that.
They made an example out of him.
Yeah,
man,
you can't put the judge on the news, bro, when you in the wrong driving with your license suspended. Well, he didn't even have a license.
That's the thing. Like he should have driving. Valuable lesson. Sometimes it's better to just shut the hell up.
Or look, pay the fees in this case.
Yeah, well, it's been another idiot, another episode. Great job.